Hi guys, welcome back. So I just got something in the mail that I'm super excited about. I thought I'd share it with you guys. I just discovered this wonderful new website that is really not new to anyone else, just new to me. And so why not share it with you guys? So that's what I'm doing today. So the place that I'm talking about, I learned about from Books and Lala's channel. She is also a Canadian booktuber. She's wonderful, I love her, she's great. That place is Book Outlet. Woo! And I did rip the box. It had my shipping label, like my address on it. So I got a total of 8 books, I believe. One of them is in a box set of 3. I got a total of 8 books, and I believe with tax and everything, it cost me $53, which is amazing. The very first thing, and the whole reason why I decided to put this order through, was because they had this box set for basically the Shades of Magic series, which I'm super excited about. I really enjoy V.E. Schwab or Victoria Schwab's writing, and I've heard that this series is amazing, and I've been kind of biding my time trying to figure out when I should spend the coin and actually get these books. And then I saw this beautiful box set of 3 on Book Outlet for 20 bucks. I think it was like $20.89 or something, which is amazing because this is normally $75, I think they quoted. Good deal. I saved as much on this as I paid for all of these books. That's pretty awesome. And this was a bargain book copy. I believe all of these were categorized as bargain book copies. I mean, this one's still in the plastic. This one doesn't even have like a line or a dot like some of the other ones do. So again, that is the Shades of Magic series by V.E. or Victoria Schwab. So excited. So after I saw that and I knew, okay, I'm doing an order with them, I decided to look for a couple of books that I had been wanting for a while to complete a series that I had when I was a kid. So when I was a kid, I actually have the first book in the series right here, I think. Yes, so when I was a kid, I was obsessed with the Septimus Heap books. And in and around book 5, which is Siren right there, I just kind of fell out of interest with it. I think I was 16 when that book came out, and I just got bored with the series, and I never finished the series, but I always wanted to. So in total, there's 7 books in the whole series. This one, Magic, being the first one, and then there's Flight, Physic, Quest, Siren, and then there's Dark and Fire. Yes, Fire. I'm looking down at it right now. What I did was I got books 6 and 7, and it's hard to see with the glare. I apologize for that. 6 and 7. I did get these in paperback. They were $5.79 each. Amazing. I don't think they had the hardcovers on there, but I actually kind of prefer reading paperbacks a lot of the time, especially the floppy ones. So I'm totally fine with that. Even though I do have a couple of hardcovers, I think number 4 and number 5 are hardcovers in my series. I don't care if they don't match. This is fine. I'm so happy with these. At that point, it was just kind of like, what else could I find on here that I'm interested in to get me to the $45 threshold? Because after $45, you get free shipping. They also had a thing on where if you spent $30 or more, you got $5 off. No, $30, $5 off, and then if you spent like $50, you got $10 off, etc., etc. So I didn't want to spend a ton more than the shipping amount because I don't have a lot of money right now. But I decided to go to that $45 threshold, which did also get me the extra $5. So that's awesome. That's pretty much an extra book. Something I decided to pick up when I saw it was The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. And I don't really know why I chose to pick this up. I think I've just been very curious about her writing. I've been very curious. I know I've heard a lot about the show that was going around the internet for a while and people really loved it, and I never watched it, but the idea, or I guess the premise of the show, got around to me and I heard it and I was like, oh, that would be really interesting. And I know a lot of people read this in high school when we were doing like a dystopian unit. And I decided to read We in 1984, and I did not read The Handmaid's Tale. But I want to. I'm very interested to. I'm interested to see if all of the hype around this book is what I think it is. I'm also interested to read what is kind of regarded as one of the original dystopians. At least in my high school class, it was regarded as one of the original dystopian novels. So I'm interested to read that. Another book that I picked up because of hype is The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. First of all, this cover is beautiful. Second of all, I believe this is about, it's about World War II. I think it's about a couple of sisters in World War II. I'm not sure. I've just heard various things from different people's booktube channels. I have this weird fascination and love of World War I and World War II films. And then TV shows and like short series and stuff. I don't know what it is, but I have this fascination with the Great Wars, and I just want to learn as much as I can and appreciate the history and all of the sacrifice that went on during this terrible time in history. It's a huge thing for me. I don't know why. I don't have any relatives that I really knew very well or that I knew directly that were in either of the Great Wars. I really appreciate the people who did participate, and every Remembrance Day, I tear up a little, and I don't know why. It's a big thing for me, and I like to learn as much about it as possible. So I'm hoping that I love this story, and I hope this story doesn't make me cry. I do not cry very easily. Like, I am stone cold all the time. Like, if I go to a theater and I'm watching a movie and everybody around me is crying, I'm just stone cold. Finally, the last book. I don't know why I chose this, to be quite honest. I saw it, and I thought it was really pretty, and I thought the premise was really cool, and that was enough for me. And then I also learned that there was a whole series before this book that I'm interested to read as well, and that I'm going to probably take out from the library soon. The book that I'm talking about is Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. And I believe it's the Remnant Chronicles that were written before this. Yeah, New York Times bestselling author of the Remnant Chronicles. There you go. So this book comes after the Remnant Chronicles. I don't know if it's in the same universe. I know very little about this. I remember reading what the premise of this book was on Book Outlet and going, that sounds super cool. And then the premise just left my head. I have no idea what this is about. But I'm super excited about it. And this cover is beautiful. And the real test, it's beautiful naked too. Those were the 8 books that I purchased at Book Outlet for about $53 with tax and everything. Have you guys ever used Book Outlet? Do you enjoy it? Do you usually find things that you like on there? I noticed when I was on there that things come and go really quickly, because I was actually going to purchase the Six of Crows duology, and the next day it was removed from my cart because all of the copies had been sold, and that's when I decided, okay, I'm just gonna place my order. So I know that they run through books very quickly and you have to kind of purchase things as you see them. But yeah, what do you guys think about Book Outlet? Do you enjoy shopping there? Does it kind of frustrate you sometimes that the books cycle so much? Also, what do you think about the books that I bought? Do you think I'm gonna enjoy them? Did you enjoy them? Are there any here that maybe are on your TBR? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not hesitate to like and subscribe. Thank you again for stopping by, and I hope to see you next week for more bookish videos. Bye-bye.